Welcome to Life in Calgary, Alberta. Guys, I'm your host, Patrick Murray, and today I've got a treat for you as we discuss life in Calgary, Alberta, and the fact that the mountains are less than 1 hour away. That's right, guys. The Canadian Rocky Mountains are in our backyard, so I got a special treat for you today, so stay tuned. But if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is about what it's like to eat, sleep, read, live, and play in Calgary, Alberta, then guys, just hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified every single time I release a new video. Now I have to tell you, I've been a resident of Calgary since 2001. That's when I first moved here, but I've been a realtor here since 2010. And that means I've got some specialized knowledge about the city of Calgary and the surrounding bedroom communities such as Okotoks, Chestermere, Cochrane, and Airdrie, and some other communities as well. So if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of these bedroom communities and you want some assistance to purchase a home, feel free to reach out to me. My information is below. Send me a text, an email, a phone call. I will absolutely get back to you. Okay guys, let's do this. Let's talk about life in Calgary and talk about the Canadian Rocky Mountains right after this. So guys, I recently got a request from somebody saying, Patrick, can you please show some of Banff or Canmore and what it's like out in the mountains and hiking and that sort of thing. So I'm actually out with my family today and we're actually in beautiful Canmore and we're out for a hike. And here's my wife waving and we're down by the water here. Isn't it beautiful? So Canmore is roughly about an hour from Calgary. It's about 25 minutes from Banff. What's great about living in Calgary is we can just drive out here and then we're in Canmore, right? So we can be in the mountains right away. It's a little smoky today. I don't know if you can tell. There's some big forest fires going on in Kelowna. And so the air, you can see that the mountains are a little bit foggy, and that's because of what's going on at the forest fires. But I'll try and do some more footage a little bit later so we can see a little bit more about Canmore, Alberta. So guys, here we are again, just another shot of the beautiful vistas here in Canmore. And we're just stopping for our lunch break right now. Just found a nice little bench off the path by the near the river here. There's a nice pathway that we've been following. I don't know if you can see it up there. Some people up there walking. There goes my daughter. So you know what's crazy to me is we haven't even left Canmore. I mean, today we've chosen to walk around the river in Canmore just for a family outing, just for a getaway. But we haven't even left, you know, the town site. So we're still in the area here of Canmore. Pretty wild. All right, so hopefully you can see this, but there's a fellow down there and he is fly fishing on the river. And don't ask me what type of fish are in this river because I can't really tell you because I'm not really what you would call a fisherman. But fly fishing is pretty cool. So you can see there's a lot of action involved, moving the rod back and forth, that sort of thing. But you see some cool things here. All right, guys, so this is my son, Declan. Declan, what do you like about Canmore?
I like the water and everything, like just the nature of everything. Because there's so much you can find on like the paths, even just like a path like this. Mm-hmm. And it's just so immersive. There's lots of like unique places where you could also find to eat. And Banff is right beside if you want to go down to Banff, which is pretty fun down there.
Nice.
Also skiing.
Yeah, skiing. beautiful. So something else I find, kind of really cool about Canmore is, here we are walking along the river, this beautiful pathway, and check this out. I mean, there are these beautiful homes right on the river here in Canmore. So, and there's an entire neighborhood back there, but real estate here is expensive, but beautiful. I mean, you certainly get your money's worth with nature here. Here's another beautiful property, but I really love this plaque. Have you guys seen this? Check this out here. It says, on this site, September 5, 1782, nothing happened. Cheeky. Alright guys, so just a reminder why it's always good to have your head on a swivel when you're hiking in the forest. Watch out there, there's a bike behind you. This is bear scat, and I don't know if you can see that, but there are berry seeds in there. So the bears have been here recently eating the berries in the trees, like these ones, and that sort of thing. Yeah, like those ones there, Lyric. And so it's good when you're walking to make sure that you're talking in your normal tones, making some noise, that sort of thing. Letting the bears know that you're around in the area. And if you encounter one, don't get excited. Just keep talking about your normal sort of thing. Keep talking in normal tones, especially if the bear is eating. You don't want to surprise it, because that's when you could get into trouble. And you just want to kind of, avoid the bear, go in the opposite direction, that sort of thing, right, Lyric? Yeah. So this is, again, just a reminder, this is here from this morning. We were talking to an interpretive guide. She was saying that, they saw some deer and elk this morning out here, and there's a bear in the area for sure. So something to be aware of. So the purpose of our visit to Canmore today was actually just to go get out in nature and go for a hike, which we've done, and now just taking a quick tour through the main street here in Canmore, and they've closed it off for the summer, so you can walk down the center of the road and enjoy all the shops. There's fantastic restaurants, there's great spots to have coffee, that sort of thing. We actually had our wedding reception out here when we got married. We got married on the side of a mountain, and we had our evening dinner before the wedding at one of the spots back here, Marietta's, and then rented a restaurant the following night for our wedding reception. But I just love coming here. It's just so cool, and it's absolutely vibrant. All sorts of different languages being spoken here right now too. So people from all over the world coming to Canmore. And again, we're like less than an hour away from Calgary. So like I said earlier, if you are considering a move to Calgary or one of the bedroom communities and you would like some assistance to purchase a home, please feel free to send me a text, an email, or a phone call. My information is below and I will absolutely get back to you so you can start living your life in Calgary, Alberta.